What's going on today? I'm going to tell you what you need to do when you start Battlefield. First and foremost, if you're level 1, you're trying to figure it all out, right? You think you got the main concept of what you need to do. Oh, block scene, oh no. I'm still recording, buddy. I'll probably edit that. Anywho, I know you can see my level. That's fine now, fine and dandy. You can believe me or you can not. It's up to you. I only have one gun all the way mastered. And you saw how many hours I played this game, didn't you? Well, it's above 500. So I played above 500 hours. I'm telling you right now, the first thing you want to do is your challenges. Pop into your challenges, go ahead and look at everything. Start with assignments. This is it. Right here. Assignments. Initiation. How do you get initiated again? It's a very finicky, yes, you gotta, do that. Initiation. Get the weapons. Unlock all the good guns. You want them all. This is a good gun. I use this. This is my next master. This is amazing. These are all good guns. I'm gonna start using this one. This carbine. It looks epic, to be honest. SL9's OP. This gun is OP. This gun has no drop off range, downrange, so you get to just hit them for whatever damage you're hitting them for. I believe this is the same kind of deal, but I'm not sure. I haven't tested that. But the KTS, it's amazing. I hate shotguns. This right here. These are the two things that I recommend. I'm going to say start as a sniper first, but right here, PSR, get this gun. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Just get this gun. Alright, then you go to class. This is really what you want to know. You want to go through and do all of the class. I'll get all this checked off. This is the first things you want to do. I say don't pick assault. You don't want to do assault. If you want a good KD, don't pick assault. The objectives in this are not not geared towards you having a good KD. If you want to have a good KD, you're gonna either want to pick honestly either Recon or maybe Engineer, but those two, like, I don't know. Recon is what I'm gonna recommend you. And say you want to play the objective too. Say you don't want to just get a good KD. Assault is good, and that's a good way to learn how to play. But you got to use that deploy beacon. If you're not going to use the deploy beacon as assault, don't start as assault. If you don't even know what the deploy beacon is, you should probably do these challenges right away. Engineer, it's hard to help other people when you start the game. You just help yourself. But if you're taking out the tanks and you know how to take out the tanks, then perfect. You should be engineer. But odds are you don't. In Recon, it's going to show you how to do everyone's job first. So you take Recon, you learn how to do Recon. That helps you to learn how everyone else's job works. And you can be safe essentially the whole time. So the first thing you gotta do is spot enemies. That's easy. You gotta learn how the Recon drone works. The Recon drone, it changes the game for everybody. If you're good at the Recon drone, you're gonna have like 50 to 100 assists every game. You get an assist every time you ping them and they die. So make sure you're flying above and pinging them. Find a medical bag. Stand on the medical bag. Then you can get a new drone. So you want to just spot enemies at first, and you earn score as you get assists. So just sit in the drone the whole time. If you sit in the drone the entire time, you're more helpful than just sniping the whole time. Everyone can see where everyone is on the map. They know exactly where their enemies are, and they get way more kills, and they don't even know it's because of you. You're just the silent helper, helping everyone. You're the butler. But hey, once you figure out your sniper, you're good. But honestly, this is one of the keys that they don't even tell you. So look, you go to Recon, right? Well, I've already done Recon assignments. So you could just go to the class and then hit R3 or whatever button for whatever console you're on. You're gonna go through. You're gonna read all this stuff, right? Oh, I want to unlock this stuff. I want to do this. Stealth tactics is only good for if you want to be stealth, honestly. Plus, you get a UAV with Recon. So wherever you're going, you get a UAV once you get to level 3. And that's a whole nother video. We'll get into the abilities in another video. But as of right now, you're just starting out. Pick Recon. Pick Recon for Battle Royale. Pick Recon for in the game. It doesn't matter. Pick Recon. You don't have to use a sniper. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you right now. You don't. You don't have to use a sniper. You only get a percentage boost towards the sniper class, right? With Recon. There's only 4 guns. There's only 4 guns for Recon. That's what you're telling me? No. Nobody gets a boost for shotguns. Nobody gets a boost for carbines. Or DMRs. I don't recommend you use DMRs. Personally, I hate DMRs. They're not fun for me. I hate every little bit of it. It's miserable. Beyond measure. It's so bad. I'd rather just snipe all day. PSLR and snipe all day. But if you want to use shotguns, knock yourself out. There's a way to snipe with shotguns. You're going to have to figure that out. I'm not telling you how. Because I don't want you killing me doing that. It's a dirty, dirty, dirty game. But it's just different bullets. Anyway, pick a carbine. Start the game with a carbine and Recon. That's what you need to do. Okay, you're not going to have all these unlocked. But a lot of people are saying that, you know, M4A1 is probably the best one for just the rate of fire. In Battle Royale, I would say no. In the multiplayer, pick the M4A1 with the Recon. That's the go-to. It's a hard gun to aim, so switch to the 205. Once, like, say you want to start with 205, fine. Start with 205. 205 is way more accurate. You're going to hit your shots down range. They're going to die quick down range. But if you're close, you want this gun. If it's a close quarters, you want this gun. When you're a sniper, so look, your gadgets. This is the number one thing with snipers, the gadgets. So you're not going to start with C4. I don't know if you start with the decoy, but you're going to want to use the laser designator, the spot, and the drone. These two together, laser designator, so you can spot your enemies, get those challenges done. And look at the details. You get a UAV. So once you get to level 3, you'll see the bar on the right side of the screen filling up. It looks like these things, but they're just minimized on the right side of the screen. I'm going to show you some clips later. But right now, it's just on the right side of the screen you should be paying attention to. That's where your UAV is. That's where all those things are. Once that gets full, you'll see a little green L1, R1. That's what it is for PlayStation. It'll pop up. You hit L1, R1. This is the effects you get. You get a UAV shadow, 100-meter radius, and spot enemies for 60 seconds. So for 1 minute, you get to run around the map knowing where everyone is without having to spot anybody. And it counts towards you. You get assists, you get the points on your score to get the unlocks for Recon. Recon is the fastest one to unlock. It is the fastest. You're going to have to play in some tough game modes, I will admit. It's not a free game where you get to just do whatever you want. But it was the fastest for me. I'm telling you right now, you want that. You don't want to start with assault. You don't want to start support. Support sounds great because you can heal other people and you think I'm going to run around and heal people, but you don't even know how to heal people properly. You got to have smokes. You got to have deployable covers. Like healing someone and they die instantly doesn't help anybody. So stop starting as support. Stop starting as assault. Start as Recon. You're level 1. You don't know what to do. Start as Recon. Pick a carbine. Pick a shotgun. Use a sniper. Fuck it. But Focus on the challenges. But you're going to say, oh, the challenges don't help me. Yes, the fuck they do. These challenges teach you how to play the game. I'm getting irritated playing with people that just pick assault every time and just run in there because they think assault is just meant to just go and die. Yes, maybe, but if you have a deploy beacon set, it doesn't matter because everyone gets to spawn next to you. Everyone in the whole team. Now you have the team on your back. You won't die as often. But this is important with Recon. You're going to unlock Special Ops, headshots, beyond 75 meters. You're going to have to learn how to snipe. Like, that's just one of those things. So on those short maps, pick a carbine. The big maps, pick a sniper, and get it done. But that first game, you're going to want to pick a carbine. You're not going to want to snipe. Unless you want to hide. But your odds are you're going to want a carbine. You're going to want to run up to people and shoot them. That's just the game. The 205, way more accurate than any gun in the carbine class right away when you start the game. The next, you want the M4A1. It's accurate. It's not the same accurate. Anywho, you start out. Goodness. This is something I need to fix. You barely press that little button. I'm not even pressing it now. I got a little stick for it. But anywho, you see the weapons? You're going to want these. You can do those weapon challenges along the way. Just because you pick Recon doesn't mean you have to snipe. That's what you need to understand. You don't have to snipe. You get a motion sensor. So when you're sitting there using the laser designator, say you're camping the objective. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to camp the objectives. You drop a motion sensor at the objective. See the motion sensor? That's up on the D-pad. You press that, drops the motion sensor. Everyone's back around you. They can watch the mini-map and see people running in to kill them around the corners, etc., etc. They're best used in houses. But if you're on a cliff and you don't want someone to sneak up and stab you in the back, I understand. That's fair game. The grenades are different for every class. You should remember that. I hate the throwing knives. It's not a one-hit kill. See that? It does 50 damage. Headshot does 100. See that? A little video. Anywho, proximity sensor. See, look, proximity. Now you see them. See how that works? No one takes the time to sit there and look at these videos, I don't think. But look, the frag grenade, you drop it right on them, they're dead. Frag grenade is OP. I personally prefer a proximity detector. I like to throw it at the objective. If someone sees it, they're going to destroy it, of course. But I like to get it in like a perfect spot where no one can shoot it, and if they have to shoot it, they turn their back and they die anyway. So it helps the team. That's the number one thing you should focus on when you start this game, is helping the team. If you just don't give a fuck about that, I hope you go play COD. I hope you go play COD. I hope you go play COD. But if you want to play this game, there's classes for a reason. Everyone has their job, and everyone supports one another. So if you're not going to get on the game to support one another, and you're saying, oh, that's weak, bro, I'm going to be killing you over and over. I'm going to be killing you over and over and over and over because you don't know how to play the game. But you listen to me, you're going to be one killing me, probably. And good. I'm tired of teammates that can't kill anybody. It's miserable. It's miserable. You ping somebody, and they don't even pay attention to what you're pinging. And they're shooting a guy across the map, where there's a guy right next to you guys. But they don't even look at the minimap. They don't pay attention to the radar. They're just shooting at the guy way across the way. But there's a guy right next to us we could both kill, and then we can go kill that other guy. Or kill this guy when he spawns again, and then take the objective, and we win the game. Let them sit over there. Let them sit and hide outside the objective. So that's just the first thing I wanted to tell everybody. Pick Recon. Please, for love of God, pick Recon. Alright, so there's training grounds. Go to the firing range. Come here. It's okay. No one's going to judge you. Figure out how to snipe. Figure out how the gun works close range, far. See, 80, that's not high enough. But anywhere in that little vicinity, so right there it doesn't count because I missed. But anywhere in that is a headshot. It doesn't have to be right on cue. It can be near their head. That bullet is big enough to knock them dead. You go ahead, you come here, have a good time with it. Fuck it. Learn how to snipe. Get better with it. It's okay. No one's gonna judge you. No one gives a fuck. This is what everyone does. You gotta do this. Now, learn how to snipe at different angles. On the move. Behind a ledge, you know? See? I'm not that good. I'm way better downrange though. You see me downrange, you're in trouble. Like if you're way down here, I'm tagging you all day long. 160 off of that? Damn. And I'm using the legend. But if you're close, you probably got me. Because the close range is hard as fuck. And just figure out your rhythm. This looks pretty slow, huh? Anyway, that's not the point. I'm not just trying to show you training ground bullshit. This initiation battle royale. There is this for a reason. Read all this shit. This is wait. And this is a game mode where you can play battle royale against bots. This is good. You're gonna find low levels here that don't know what's going on. You gotta practice it. If you don't give a fuck about battle royale, then who cares, right? Just go right to the multiplayer. No, don't actually go right to the multiplayer. I'm just kidding. Like, I'm literally just joking. I say play a couple campaigns. Learn how the guns fire against real enemies. Not like multiplayer enemies, but hard enemies that if you run out there, you will die. There's only 9 missions. You see this? There's only 9 missions. It should take one night to beat it all. Maybe your first night, you don't just play all this. You play maybe up to the night raid. The night raid is so fun, honestly. Like once you get to like this part of the game, you start to understand how to play every class and all that. So this helps you. This is just a training method for me on how to play the game. You just want to jump right in. You don't give a fuck about any of this. I don't know why you're watching the video, but whatever. I appreciate you. Casual breakthrough. Another bot lobby. If you don't respect the bot lobby, then you don't understand. The bots are better than the real players. And a lot of people will tell you that. And that's because nobody learns how to play the game properly. Everyone just thinks, oh, let's run right in, run right in. Let's get right into, All Out Warfare. Absolutely what I did. This is the first mode I played was All Out Warfare. I'm telling you it's a bad idea. Because you don't even know what you're doing. You're just running, and explosions are happening around you. It's a great fucking time. Go ahead and do it. I'm not saying don't. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be a help to your team in any way. So you're just choosing to pretty much screw everybody else and let them lose because you don't know what's going on. Absolutely have fun, but if you pick casual breakthrough, you're going to learn how to play the game, and people are going to get upset, but there's like 1 or 2 people, and this is made for people to figure out how to play the game. So if they get upset, it's their fault for being in this mode. Now, if you go into strike point and you're fucking up over and over, strike point is amazing, by the way. So it's a great time, but it's hard as fuck because your teammates are ass. Your teammates don't do what they're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden you're irritated. I'm angry just thinking about it right now. Learn how to play the roles. Unlock everything for each role. Okay, but honestly, I'm going to show you this right now. Let's just go look at the badges. Let's go look at my elite badges. These are just for guns, right? No, they're not. It's for each class. I've played every class. I've done every challenge for every class. I haven't used every gun. I used one gun, RPK, for a reason. At the beginning of the game, I felt like I never had enough bullets to kill anybody. It was hard. So I picked support. And it was even more difficult because I didn't know what I was doing. But had I have done what I'm telling you, I would be a lot further in the process. I would not be level 250, I'd be like level 300. I'd be one of those motherfuckers. I started the game a month late, so I don't expect to be the highest level either. But look, I don't even run an LMG anymore. I run the DMR with support because I like to support Recon. Because the more Recon drones we get, the more we get to see where everyone is, the more kills everyone gets. We all want kills. All of us just want kills. We're playing the game to get as many kills as possible, right? We're playing the game to have fun, experience all these things. But we want to get kills though. We don't want to just die over and over. That's a miserable time. If you are Recon, you help the entire team get kills over and over. And guess what? When you ping them, you can get out of the drone. You just press square to exit the drone. Honestly, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you a game mode real quick. Like on the spot, a casual breakthrough, and what a Recon can do for everybody. And how effective it really is. If the teammates are okay, I mean, they're going to be all bots, so it doesn't really matter. If the bots respond the way you're supposed to respond in these scenarios. So this is the worst place for a sniper. The absolute worst place. If you get this map, this is where you want to pick your carbine. You don't want to pick... And look, it's going to populate. There will be people. It doesn't matter. And look, I'm not even... I'm the highest level, but here, we have a level 20 who's learning how to snipe. See that? He's learning how to snipe. He shouldn't pick a sniper. He should pick Recon, but not use a sniper. The engineer here, that's perfect. You see the Recon next to me? Does he even have a sniper? I think he does, but it's like the mini scout. The mini scout's great here. So if you're gonna snipe here, use the mini scout. Use SB98. Something for closer range, because you're gonna be close to them the whole time. So look, I'm not going to the objective. I'm the worst, right? I'm the worst. I don't help anybody. Yada yada yada. Fine. So I have this laser designator. I can just pull up over here and ping the enemy. Ping the enemy. See how I get the assist? They may be bots, but I'm getting assist. That helps everybody. Maybe not put yourself in a situation where you're going to die over and over. Here, now I drone. Droning is everything. Look how my teammate died down here. He quit because he knew he's overwhelmed. I see that he's overwhelmed. Now I can ping them. I'm pinging them, showing my teammates where they are. Now they're getting fired at. Somebody shot my drone down. See, that's the difference. There's people that are smart enough to see that they can just shoot your drone down. This is a guy with a shotgun in our front. He just died. Just because I had to look at him. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm trapped, right? I just hit both of them with one bullet. Take his knee down. See what I'm saying? Now they're trying to trap us in the headquarters. They're not letting us spawn in. I'm the person that protects that. I should have a better position. I can't go revive the dude. How are they behind me? Oh, so they went to the inside of it and shot me in the back. That's what you can do. I mean, it's fair game. Look at that, B36A4. That's a good gun to use. If you're starting out, that's a good gun to use. Alright, he got his kill on me. I don't care. Because my whole goal here is to recon drone. Obviously, I want to get more kills on bots, like especially, but I'm not picking an LMG to go kill a million bots to have 80 kills. Look, they're running in a squad. This guy saw his teammates die. That was a bot. See, the bots run in squads. They're smart. Because you only get so many bullets to kill, and eventually you're going to die because there's too many. Sometimes you can hold it out. You see this? See all the people I'm pinging? It's important to continue to ping and not let your drone get shot. So they know where the enemies are. All they have to do is shoot. Now, if it's me and I'm right there and I have someone droning above me, I follow the drone. I let the person guide me to the kills. And just do this. This is okay. This is helping the team. You're figuring it out, right? So everyone's just bunched up here, right? Now I know that I can just come over here. And look, I just got 1,200 just doing this. They've already killed everyone. There's nobody. I just helped them kill everybody. They did it themselves. I didn't do it, but I assisted it. And now my gadget awareness went up. So now I can see their gadgets. Alright, they have a sniper somewhere. Listen to those comms. Your job is to counter snipe. And look, there's always somebody in here. So we have a teammate with a motion sensor right there. I'm going to put a second one just to stagger them so that they can't get any motion from that right side without us knowing it. And now I really can't help as much. See how I have a sniper but I can't push anything? I have to sit back. This doesn't help. I should have picked a carbine. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, the whole point of this, see the motion sensor respawns, but if I place another one, that old one will move. You don't want to do that. You want to leave that old one until you see it destroyed. Until you see someone destroy it. My motion sensor is still there. No one's found it. And see, it helps me to know that this guy's right here, killing my teammate. Fucking A. You see, this gun is better for long range. It's not good for the close fight. So I'm working on it with the close fights right now. That's what I'm practicing. I'm at that point in the game where this is what I want to do. We're going to work on these close range fights. They use this in Battle Royale, so I want to be able to hit that first shot and then switch it over. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. But here, we have the laser designator. This is what I wanted to show you. We can help the whole team just by placing this here. Oops. You gotta know how to play those trees and objects that don't explode. But see, I placed the laser designator there in the middle. Now, anyone who runs through the middle, we're gonna know right away. I'm doing my job as Recon. I should have a carbine. The carbine would help everybody right now, but I don't. Honestly, I'm just such a bad teammate. I'm not going to finish this. This was just an example. But you see how effective Recon can be in just a moment. You saw how they had B, but the second I went there and pinged everybody, we took it right back. We took it right back. Nobody else was doing that with Recon. Everyone else was just focusing on getting kills, which is fine. That's how you level up your guns. But you got to get these challenges done when you start out the game. So you can get the red badge, so that everyone knows you that nigga. But no, it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that. Now you gotta go look at my profile and see, oh, he's like that. It's okay. Anyway. Yeah. Anywho. So you look at the class, you're like, okay, what I want to be assault. Fine, dude. Focus on whatever you want to be. I don't care. You think this skin's the best or whatever, you want this unlocked, I don't care. I hated using assault. Assault isn't for me. Maybe it's for you. But start with Recon so you can figure out how to help the team, figure out the map, figure out where people are hiding, learn those little things about the game so that when you pick a different class, you understand that, okay, now this is my job here. This is my job here. Instead of just running in and doing everyone's job or thinking that you can do everyone's job, and then you get killed by a tank instantly over and over, and now you're bitching about a tank that just won't stop, but you don't even understand that Recon gives you a tracer dart. The tracer dart shoots the tank. Then, or honestly, you don't even have to shoot the tank with a tracer dart. You can just use that laser designator and paint the tank. Once the tank is painted, so you hold L2 and then you hold R2 on the tank with the laser. So you're aimed in with the laser designator, right? You're using the laser designator, and then you can paint your targets, and you'll learn how to do that with the class. So once the target is painted, engineers can just fire in any direction near the tank and kill it. Engineer becomes a lot easier when the targets are painted. So you help everyone's job. Recon is just another form of support. So when you start, you want to support the team. You don't want to just go in there and just think, okay, assault rifles are the best guns, I'm going to use those. Assault rifles aren't the best guns in this game. They're not. And anyone who tells you that, they don't know what they're talking about. I do like an assault rifle in this game, the MBO, but that's the last gun you unlock. I went through the weapon thing and did all this. You know, you want to unlock weapons, so that's what you do. You do these challenges to unlock weapons. You can pick them with any class you want, but I recommend using SMGs with engineer and LMGs with support. You get to run full speed with LMGs with support. That is OP. LMGs are too slow, so that's a big reason no one wants to use them. But if you're support, you get to use LMGs all you want. I'm good with it. I like it. That's the first thing you want to do when you start. You want to pick Recon. Here, I'll just give you a loadout example, just because I need you to understand how serious this is. All right, I'm not messing with my SV98. I won't lie to you. So you pick what's the original one you get? Confirm kill. Sniper. This one. I like this one. You hit them with a headshot, they die instantly with a sniper. But we're not using the sniper. We're using a carbine. Pick any of the carbines. It doesn't even matter. This is a great carbine. I told you I'm going to start using this one. So this is the one I'm going to use. But you want to hit shots. You don't want to miss. You're tired of missing. This gun is terrible up close. You can get it done up close. No, this is not the guaranteed best loadout. I'm leveling the gun up. And this is how I pick my stuff. I don't need more control with this gun because it's one of the most accurate guns. What I do need is closer range damage. I like the 3x scope, but if I could put a 4, I'd probably put the 4 on there. Like, look, I don't care this much about this gun. This is just an example. I'm making an example out of this. Alright, now we have the AK-205. Now we can push. I don't care what you use. I recommend you get the Glock. Honestly, I don't care what you use for any of this. But if you're trying to utilize Recon the best, this is what it should look like. The first game you play, this is what it should look like. Maybe not the AK-205, maybe you like the M4A1. I'm good with that. M4A1's good. Alright, but let's go to the firing range so you can see how it fires. It does not have recoil. It has all accuracy, no recoil. I'm not even okay. I'm gonna shoot this with the 3x scope and just hold the trigger. Now I just tap the trigger and it stays there. 3 shots to the head. And that's the problem with me. I'll kill a bunch of guys and run out of bullets. You see how accurate this gun is? This is the gun you want to start with if you're going to shoot from far away with Recon. And you want to keep your mobility. You want to be able to move full speed. You don't want to be moving slow. You know, all those things. It's really not that bad. It's okay. It's a good starter gun. M4A1, I'll show you why right now. M4A1, you might just be miserable the whole time. You might be miserable. I'm not even going to customize it. Let's just get into the firing range and let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to hold the trigger. I'm going to just aim it and hold the trigger. I only get 17 on that. Let's go over here. One shot. I'm going to hit it. That first shot you're going to hit. But it's a close range gun. Like up close, you're killing them really quick. Great TTK. I am not accurate with this gun. I will not lie to you. That's probably the fastest I could kill somebody that range. And the closer you get in, of course, the easier it is. But after that 25, that 30, this gun sucks. See, look, that's a, what was that, 35 that I hit? Let me see if I can do that again. Not with the same accuracy, no. You gotta start hitting that trigger. You cannot just hold the trigger. See, it's a learning curve for sure. You'll hit the shots, but you definitely have to click, click, click. Whereas the AK-205, you can hold it. So what else? You're getting started. You don't know how to play the game. Look, most of my time is spent with Recon. Most of my time is Recon. I'm trying to tell you, Recon is the best you can get in this game. Now, Engineer is going to be the most fun. Assault, you're going to get pissed off a lot. There's dope skins with Assault though, I will say. Engineer has dope skins. I like the Recon skins. A lot of people don't. Support, I felt like the skins weren't the best. They got to get some better ones. But they probably will. But Engineer, you get the fun shit. Once you unlock the EOD bot, you don't have to die anymore. You can just use this to kill people. That's how you kill tanks faster too. Like a lot of different things. Hope you like the video. I know it's just me rambling on and on. You don't get to see any proof of anything. Like, oh, that's not gonna work. You're just talking. You're just talking, bro. You're just talking. You're just talking. Blah blah blah. No one cares. Blah 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 blah. Nothing special, right? There's nothing special I have to show you. My homie's dead here. Let's see what happens. I get to the spot, right? I'm recon droning in Battle Royale, right? So I just told you about multiplayer. I didn't even tell you about Battle Royale. I'm recon droning. Now I can clear the area with the drone. I don't have to move. If someone has a motion sensor placed, they're not going to find me because I'm not going to move. All right, see, look, I get my guy back. He's redeploying. I've reloaded my guns. I've switched to NVO. Someone puts a... Who the hell would put this on me? I don't know where they are. I didn't see them. But I know they're not in here because they would have shot me a long time ago. Squad mate deployed, and I'm looting. I just came alive in this game. I got my guns and went and got my homie back because he died, I think, bringing me back. And I know this guy's here. I know it. And I have the motion sensor. See, the motion sensor is watching my back. If he tries to chase behind me, he cannot. Someone's dead here. I think it's a bot. I don't know. I have no idea. No RPG. And I know there's a tank, so now I gotta find an RPG, right? Blah 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 blah. Doing a little camping, waiting for... Oh, wait, what happened? So I knew a guy was up here, right? I used my motion sensor. No, I didn't. I just knew a guy was up here. There he is. Murked him in the back. I didn't miss. NVO is important to remember. NVO. 228E. There it is. I'm leveling that thing up. This building doesn't get broken. And I wanted to see if someone would take a shot. I saw somebody, so I just ran. I knew the smart play. Just get to the teammate. He doesn't see him, but he knows where he is because he's watching the radar. And now I decided drone because we got to find these guys. The storm's closing. It's getting tight. And there's two guys in all directions. There's a guy up there. This guy's still up here. And I'm like, let's just drop a strike. As Recon, you can drop a strike. So now 90 damage to him immediately. He jumps off with his friend. And they get killed. And I get, oh, I should have hit that, you know? But then I get the second kill. Or the second shot for the kill. The first thing I did in this game was learn how to use the snipers. Snipers are so important. They change the dynamic for you in all aspects. They can force enemies to push you or run away from you. If they stay at that distance and they keep getting shot, they're going to leave and they're going to die. They don't want to deal with it. Right now, I'm just waiting for another... Like, I'm waiting for someone to run out there or wait for another recon drone. There's no reason for me to push anything. I have the positioning. I have a motion sensor placed. If someone wants to push me, they're going to die. There's no reason for me to move yet. Now it's time to drone. Spam that drone. You see how important droning is? You got to learn how to drone. You got to learn how to drone. If you learn how to drone in the multiplayer, when you switch over to the Battle Royale, you are going to be god tier immediately. First game, it'll be close to dubs. I'm serious. Because now you know where the enemies are the whole time. You know how to find them. You know exactly how to play it, so you can do all the damage. I got a 90 on him. Now I want to finish him. I want this game-winning kill. He knows I'm up here, and then I miss. You see all these misses, but then I didn't miss all the second shots. But then my teammate just clutches it from me. This is how it gotta go. You gotta have teammates that you can rely on to get those kills. He's engineer, so he's gonna be closer in those fights. But I gotta hit shots from far away. I gotta take away shields. I gotta make sure that the fight is not fair for the enemy. That's just battle royale. I think I played more battle royale. I got dubs that night. I've had the 6 dubs in a row. I don't know if you know about that challenge, but I had 6 dubs in a row. I think it was actually like 10 or 15 after that, but either way. Let's get into the multiplayer. I'm going to show you some clips, some old clips, essentially how I learned to play the game. This is me using engineer with the SL9. I know where they are. I'm just shooting because I know where they are. Someone pings them, I shoot in that direction. Look, I didn't even know he was there. I didn't know, but I knew because I looked at the radar on my left and I fired. Round 1 ended. I didn't get officially killed, but we're playing sabotage. Complete multiplayer mode. I'm not trying to bullshit you on nothing. But see, you learn to pay attention to the pings, to the red dots, to all those things once you start playing as Recon. This is how you need to use the EOD bot. Right here, you see this? Once you find the enemies, you can use engineer to ping them. And look, my teammate is about to get rushed from behind. He doesn't even know it. He's not paying attention. Look at the pings, bro. What are you looking at? He finally turns around. I think he went and killed him. I'm not sure. But we know there's a guy over here. And this was my objective. I actually needed to use the EOD bot to destroy the barrels. It's weird because it lets you blow them up if you use the EOD bot. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense, but whoever blows these up the fastest wins. All we need to blow up is like 2. So that's all I'm going to do. On defense, I was getting kills. I don't know what happened, but I decided to leave the EOD bot. I'm not sure. I think we just needed one more explosion. And I was like, oh, I got 5 rockets. Let me just go fucking clutch it up for us. But someone else did it. And I got blown up by a fucking claymore. Ain't that great. See, claymores you get as recon. If you pick recon, you get claymores. Look, he's mad. Be mad, bro. 2-12, 9-13. Of course you're gonna be mad. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Level up my guns. What was I playing with this one? I think I was still playing sabotage, waiting for people to spawn in. All right. So here's how I use the EOD bot. No, I'm out of there, bro. I don't want to die. Oh, no. And look, I'm watching them all die. So I'm like, okay, who is killing them all? I got to know. And I just saw their whole squad back there. But I said, okay, the objective is more important. And now I'm like, okay, I'll go get them with this suppression. You hit L2, it suppresses them. It's as if you hit them with a flash. That guy was just looking at me, had no idea. I just saw a sniper glint. I pre-fired, but the guy I was shooting at died, so It's how the game goes. But I'd rather my teammates kill the guy I'm shooting at than not, you know? I do not care. I'm here for the objective, bro. See, I ping. And if you turn and look at the guy, we'll all see you turning and looking at him. Look, I'm not playing a good game, but this is objective based. If you're engineer, you kind of got to do different things. You can't just sit back. If you're recon, you can sit back. That assault guy needs to push. He needs to push. He's assault. That's his job. He needs to push, use his explosives, use a flash, help us out. But if you don't push and you sit back and you pick a class that's meant to be pushing, you're kind of fucking up for the team. I'm so mad right there. Like, you have no idea how mad I am. And I am not supposed to revive this guy, and he knows it. So he dies. He said, don't die trying to revive me. That's a good teammate. I was going to go revive him. But sometimes you got to wait for us to revive you. Because he was already up there. If somebody comes up with support and ensures that they survive, it's a whole different game. But see, right now, I'm just playing the objective. The objective here is to destroy that. It's not to get kills. If you're on defense, the objective is to get kills. See how I was 7-1, and then this time I'm not really getting a lot of kills? I'm not focused on it. My focus is winning the objective. That guy with support, he needs to go revive him. You know how he's going to revive him? Me firing down the middle. Just giving him cover fire. But he just runs and hides. Look, see where 4 went. See where 4 went on the mini-map. He's over there. Bro, you better come revive me at least. No, but now you want to push up. We all push together, or we all die together. It's the same shit. So, you push once everyone else is pushing. You see someone's giving you cover fire, it doesn't matter. You push. Or you just throw smokes and come revive. Like, you get plenty of smoke grenades. You have a smoke launcher, and that's another thing. Once you pick support and you pick the class and you use the class objectives as your tool, you will understand how. Oh man, I'm in a bad spot. I got them both. Oh man. See, I'm just saying, you got to be aware. I knew there was 2 guys going to show up and kill me eventually. But that guy, I don't know how he killed me. That was some freak shit. But he's obviously not very good because I killed him earlier, so he can't be cheating. I must have just had low health and he just hit me for 1 bullet. Kind of how it goes. But see, our support isn't throwing us any health bags. There's 1 health bag, and look where it is. It just disappeared. It's not in a spot where we can stand with cover and shoot and shoot and shoot. The support bag needs to be in a good location. A safe. Oh man, that's not a good fucking battle for me. SL9 from that far range, that's not a good battle. But I'll take it. SL9 is that good. And I like engineer. Engineer's a lot of fun. I'm not going to tell you not to be engineer. You're going to want to be engineer. Especially with those tanks, we need engineers. But you can blow up tanks without being an engineer. There's only 2 classes that can blow up tanks, and it's engineers and recon. You unlock the C4 with the recon, now you can blow up tanks. But you need support to throw the bag so you can get more C4. Engineer needs the bag from support to get more RPGs, to get more EOD bots, to get more grenades. Because engineer has the anti-vehicle grenades. All these things are important. So there needs to be more support bags. That's always the problem. And look, now I'm stuck. I don't think we blew them up. Yeah, we ran out of time this time. I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go EOD bot it. Because I was just dying over and over, bro. We had 1 more to destroy, so as long as they don't beat us, then we win. I just needed to win sabotage matches. I had a challenge for that. I'm not doing bad. It's not like I have a crazy KD this game, but I'm not dying a lot. That's kind of important to me. I don't like to die a lot. In no game do I like to die a lot. Not life, not nothing. See, look, we have a recon drone. And see, he's going to use the recon drone and spot them. Now they're spotting them. Oh, I know they're all over there. I'm camping this spot. I'm camping it. I know they're going to show up, and they're going to go for these things right here. There they are. There they are. You're so cooked. You're so cooked. You're fucking dead, bro. Your teammate that's going to pop around, he's dead too. But that guy sitting there, he's getting hit with a grenade. Got him for 27. And now I can go fix these up with the EOD bot. See, engineers are so good in this game. But if you don't understand how to use engineer, you're never going to get better. So you got to pick all the classes. You got to do the objectives. But I say, my personal opinion, start with Recon. Learn how to use Recon. Learn how to use engineer. Learn how to use assault. But do the challenges along the way. Don't just pick the class because they have RPGs that you can shoot at people. Yes, there's a challenge to do that, of course. We're going to do that. That's a good way to get kills, I'm not going to lie. But don't just do that. Pick it because the objective and the team need it. See, my team right now, we needed an engineer. There was nobody that was an engineer, so I have to be engineer. I'm a better fucking sniper than that guy. I'm positive of it. I could be sniping the shit out of them right now, and they would not be able to push the objective at all. But my teammate is the worst on the team. My squad is. My squad is the worst players on the team, which is okay. They're still playing the objective, so we can all work together and still win. But they gotta defend. They gotta throw the bag. Where's the medical bag? Where's the support with a medical bag? And support's over there alone. Why is support over there alone? If you're support, you have to stay with the team. I don't give a fuck, dude. Stay with the team. Revive people. I killed him. I killed him with the EOD bot, and he was just like, I can't get away. I can't get away. But nah, listen. You want to see, look, I'm just sitting back right now because all I have to do is defend the objective. I don't need to go die. If I die out there, then it doesn't help. See, look at that quick revive. He has an instantaneous revive on him, and now he can immediately start firing. They don't have to worry about these blowing up. I'm fixing them. I'm fixing them. And now I'm going on the front line for you with the bot. I hit you with the suppression. I hit you with the suppression. I have nothing else to suppress. So I'm like, fuck, how do I get this thing to heal? It wasn't healing. I was trying to heal that thing for so long. And then I realized there's a second barrel behind it. Anyway, it didn't look like it at first. Definitely didn't. And now I'm back over here, and I know people are going to turn this corner, but there's a motion sensor I can use. And this guy just slid right into me, so he's dead. You know why? Oh, I was going to go fucking kill him. You shouldn't die, dude. You had a free fucking kill on him. Whatever. Just get back to work. See, like, I'm still giving team support. It may not feel like it at the moment, but the whole time, they're not able to blow up any of our objectives. None of the objectives are able to be blown up. I'm repairing them nonstop. The whole game, I'm just keeping it. And the other team, they're just camping. They're camping getting kills. They don't care. They're not pushing at all. They decided that they're going to camp in the bus. Look. Do you see that? And once the EOD bot came, then they decided to come out. But my teammate got another drone. But why is the bag in the middle? The bag should be with the teammate with Recon. He should have thrown the bag on Spirit Bomb. The bag is over here in the middle. See the supply bag? That doesn't help him. We need the Recon with the supply bag so he can continue. Now, look, there's one on top of him now. See, look, now there's one on top of him. All of a sudden, I'm bitching about it, but now we got it, and everyone is pinged. Their whole team is pinged, and they're flanking. They're trying to flank. And I saw that. They're not going to get away with it now. But my teammates are dying on the front lines, and I'm like, fuck, man, what do I do? I don't want to turn this corner and die, because once I die, the whole team goes down. That's kind of what, like, I have to explain. Like, I'm not the best player on the team, but I'm the one that's keeping the sabotage bombs from blowing up. We're winning the game because I'm doing this. So I cannot die. If I die, it becomes a lot harder. Because then they take the position, I can't just go heal it over and over. But this guy, he's been a burden to me. I just need him to die. I can't help it, dude. I had to kill him. And now this is where we start to fall off because I'm not there fixing it anymore. Because I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not getting any kills. I don't feel like I'm helping the team. But it doesn't matter. They're camping their headquarters. If they want to camp their headquarters, dude, let them. See, now I'm the guy with the RPG trying to kill them instead of playing the objective. I'm still going to get my kill, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to get kills on you guys. There's 15 seconds, 12 seconds. I don't care. We won. Now I get my kills, try and balance things out. It's a good game. We win again. I win another match of sabotage. That's all I needed. That's all I set out to do was win a match of sabotage. And my teammates, 32 and 11. He was engineer. He was running out there with the SMG all game, killing them over and over. That's good. But I was healing the whole time. I was healing the sabotage, healing it all. This was a while ago. This is almost over 100 levels ago. Now I'm at the point where I just play the game for fun and I have less challenges to do, so there's less for me to do. See, look, I had all those challenges to do too. Like I had them to do, and I've already done them. I've already done everything. I can tell you right now, there's a way to play. And look at my SL9, by the way. I just want you to see that. Did you see that? Look at these stats. 60, 60, 60. The most complete SL9 you can make. Willing to argue that. I can shoot far away. I can get the up close kills. Like SL9 is doing work. This is a hard sabotage, I won't lie. But you guys don't want to just watch me play sabotage, right? You want to see what it's like on all out warfare, right? Alright. So here we are. I have no kills, I'm just starting the game, blah 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 blah. I have to run forever to get to anywhere. This is all out warfare. This is how it feels. And I haven't even begun using tanks. So I'm against 4 people right now, and I know they're here somewhere. I have to flush them out. They're taking E from us. Looks like that's a bot or something, I don't know. And they left, so they were in that vehicle. Easy peasy. But I pick engineer because I have to take out vehicles. Specifically air vehicles. I let my level increase. See the level on the side, that bar on the right side above the bullets? It has 33 XP just popped up. That's the progression bar that I was talking about earlier. So if you're Recon, you get UAV. You hit L1, R1 once that bar is all the way full to that 4th square. With engineer, it's something different. Everybody gets something different. Engineer, you get to it's thermal overdrive, I believe. You heal faster. If you're at sabotage, you heal the objective faster. Easy bot kill. Easy bot kill. I don't know what that is. Probably a bot. And you're probably like, why? We don't want to watch you killing bots. It doesn't matter. I'm not even here to kill bots. I'm here to blow up vehicles like that, a helicopter. And I don't know what this guy's saying. I ain't talking to him. I think he was pissing me off. But yeah, I gotta blow up these helicopters. That's my objective. Do you know how long this shit takes? It's not that tough. You just gotta get in one of these. But it's tough when they're dodging them and people can fly insane. So I wouldn't recommend engineer. Alright, here was a clip that I wanted to show you. Pilot that bitch right into him. That's your best chance to kill helicopters. Just gonna tell you right now. Most of it is just me playing battle royale. Most of it is just me just having a good time on battle royale. I think I sniped the fuck out of somebody here, and they wouldn't let it. They wouldn't let it go. So I couldn't find anybody. I was trying to snipe. I couldn't find anybody. So I droned. And I'm like, where are these people? And I'm just looking for people. And this is how I find them. I spot them. You see this? I can see where they all are. They're all crammed in between E and C. So that tells me, okay, all the way from F to C, I'll find enemies. All I have to do is get in a position where I can snipe. I can destroy their deployable gadgets with the drone. So make sure you get it close enough and destroy the gadgets. Blow those bombs up. But you saw why engineer was fun. Like that EOD bot is insane. It is so great to use, and it really does make a difference. But recon right now is important. You're just starting out, pick recon. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so I got shot down. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I have this helicopter above me. I'd love to snipe him out of it, but that's a tough shot for anybody. Ain't hitting that. And I don't really know the map like that, but I figured I'll just come over here and start sniping these bots. As I was still learning how to use a PSR, I honestly didn't know how to shoot that well with it. It's not easy to snipe in this game, but once you figure it out, oh my god, it gets very satisfying. And look, an 80, bro, I'm tagging him. What the fuck? No sniper shot. Wah wah wah. Honestly, I would have dialed it in more to the left now that I know. Oh, dodge the rocket. That bot's not happy. And now I'm in a shit spot. But my objective right now, just eat a rocket. Wait, what are you supposed to do here, right? I'm supposed to use the tracer dart. See that tracer dart? Now they're painted. I've painted them. So from the sky, the jets can just fire rockets. I don't think our jets were any good this game. They didn't help. But I painted him. Now all they have to do is kill him. It's not tough. And I'm getting sniped at now. At this time, I used a sledgehammer. I still hadn't figured out to run with a knife. I preferred to destroy buildings. I didn't want to just have a knife, but I have the ice pick now. I run with the ice pick. I don't run with the knife. Also, I have a hunting knife that you unlock through campaign. Now I gotta find where they went, right? I killed that bitch. So this is when I figure out who the fuck is sniping me. What? You know how annoying that shit was? Oh, this is that far of a mic guy. See, me and him got into a sniper fight. I think I didn't record enough of it because I had sniped him initially, and now I'm just going on a fucking hill to snipe. The hill to snipe is really good, but you put yourself in a place where you can get shot, so it's not a ideal location. And look, I can just tag people all day with the sniper. It's a lot more satisfying than the DMR. But the DMR, I feel like you can kill that guy. DMR, you would have been able to kill him. So if you figure out DMRs, that's a whole nother game. I don't know how long I've been talking for. I've been talking for an hour? Hell no. I just made an hour video? No way. I don't believe that for 1 second. Alright. The last thing I want to talk about are the challenges. Single player challenges. So you do the assignments, you unlock cool skins, backgrounds, double XP, it's a must for hardware. That's guns. Dope camo. Like this right here. Unlock a knife. And the RPKM Carnivore loadout. This is a loadout. This is essential. You have to do challenges with that gun, with the B36A4. So you might as well just beat the whole game on the hardest difficulty, because that will be harder than multiplayer. If you do that, that will be harder than multiplayer experience. Multiplayer will be a breeze after that. Like I said, don't forget, I said it over and over, pick Recon to start. I'm tired of watching people come in the game and not know what to do. Pick Recon to start. Pick Recon to start. Pick Recon to start. This is an okay loadout. This is not bad. Alright, I'm out. I hope this helped.